Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. Welcome to our ERP system demonstration for ISP581 Enterprise Information System Assessment Pre-Group Project. In this demonstration, I will present the proposed business solutions for Casalwa Boutique and demonstrate how each solution is implemented using the ERP system. Let's begin by logging into the ERP system. This is the ERP dashboard where all business modules are integrated into one centralized platform. Now let's begin with the first business problem. The first problem is operations and supply chain. As Casalwa Boutique continues to grow, managing supplier purchases and inventory becomes more challenging, which may lead to stock shortage and difficulties in monitoring supplier orders. To solve this problem, we implemented the purchasing and inventory modules, allowing purchasing activities and inventory to be managed digitally. Now let's see how this solution works in the ERP system. First, I will show one of the raw materials used by Casalwa Boutique, which is cotton fabric. Next, I create a new purchase order. I select the supplier. Then I add the required raw materials. After completing the purchase details, I save the purchase order. Next, I validate the purchase order. Finally, I approve the purchase order. The purchase order now has been successfully recorded in the system, making purchasing activities easier to monitor and manage. The second business problem is human resource management. Managing employee records and leave applications manually can make HR processes more time-consuming and difficult to monitor. To solve this problem, we implemented the human resource management module, which centralized employee information and leave management. Now let's see how the solution works in the ERP system. First, I create the employee record. We fill in the employee information. The employee information has now been successfully stored in the system. Next, I create a new leave application. I select the employee. I select the leave type, the start and end date, and will be approved by subadmin. The leave application has now been successfully recorded and can be reviewed through the system. This module centralizes employee records and simplifies leave management, making HR processes more efficient. The third business problem is marketing and sales. Managing customer orders manually may increase the risk of errors and make sales activity difficult to monitor. To solve this problem, we implemented the sales order module. Now let's see how the solution works in the ERP system. First, I create a new sales order. I select the customer. Payment term, payment method, then I add the selected product. After completing the order details, I save the sales order. Finally, I validate the sales order. Every customer order is now recorded digitally, making sales activities easier to monitor and manage. The fourth business problem is customer service. Preparing invoices manually may delay order confirmation and affect customer service efficiency. To solve this problem, we implemented the customer invoice module, which automatically generates invoices after an order is confirmed. Now let's see how the solution works in the ERP system. The system automatically generates the customer invoice. After checking the invoice details, I validate the invoice. This helps speed up the billing process and improve customer service. The final business problem is accounting and budgeting. Managing financial records separately makes reporting and budgeting more difficult. To solve this problem, we implemented the payment and banking modules, allowing financial transactions to be recorded automatically. Now let's see how this solution works. First, I record the customer's payment. First, I record the customer's payment. The payment has now been successfully recorded. Next, I open the company's bank account. As shown here, the payment is automatically reflected in the company's bank account.